So I know some of us are feeling really almost burnout in the field as a MedSLP. And I want to talk to you about some things that I've kind of learned over the years that have really helped me and a lot of our colleagues get a lot of career fulfillment. And I think what I keep hearing from people is, oh, that must be so nice in their building, but we don't have that. Or that must be so nice that they have supportive colleagues, but I don't have that. And I think what I want to bring to your attention today is that a lot of us didn't have that, but we learned how to acquire that and how to create it. And that's one thing that I want to talk to you about is it's really threefold. So number one, it's about what you know, and it's about having confidence in your knowledge and acquiring that knowledge if you don't know it. And I think, one thing I always say is you don't know what you don't know till you know you didn't know it. And some of us may think that we had a great anatomy and physiology course, or we think we had a great neuroanatomy course. And then we start diving into a textbook, or we take an ASHA CU course and realize that, crap, there's a lot we don't know. And you know what? That's okay. And it's okay once you realize that, and you don't just continue pressing on like you didn't know that, but actually sitting down and acquiring that knowledge. And I know that does take a lot of work outside of work. And some people may not want to put that time and energy in, but I promise it's worth it. And I think you owe it to yourself, and your patients deserve that as well. So one thing that I really feel strongly about is getting a good solid foundation of the knowledge that you need to do your job. And whether that's in a specific condition, whether that's in dysphagia, whether that's in aphasia, whether it's even in neuro or anatomy and physiology, whatever you need to do to get yourself that knowledge so that you can feel fulfilled and help your patients. And the second part is having a supportive network. And this is something that I didn't have when I first started out. I worked for a great company. I loved my colleagues, but I had no other SLPs. I was the only SLP. There was other PTs, there was OTs. They were wonderful people, some of my best friends, but they didn't speak my language. And I think that was one thing that I really hated, that, there was the PT office over there, and like all 10 of them got to talk about a certain patient and jam on what they should do next. And then there was the OT office over there, and they all got to sit and talk about their splints and whatever OTs talk about. But I had my own cute little office, and I had nobody to talk to. And that's so isolating, I think. So I felt that it was really important for me to reach out to other people, other colleagues, because I know so many of us feel this way. And the third thing that I think really helps make a huge difference in career fulfillment is having the support of your superiors. So of your, team leader, or your DOR, your DON, your administrator. And again, not every facility, not every SLP just walks into a facility and the administrator says, whatever you need, I can give you. No, we have to ask for these things, and we have to advocate for them. And I think that's what a lot of people get wrong, is they think, well, my administrator didn't just buy that for me. No, a lot of people don't just buy them for them. You have to actually advocate and ask for the tools you need to do your job. So that's another thing that I think is so important, and that doesn't come naturally to a lot of people. I get a lot of feedback from people like, I don't even know where to start, or how to even broach that conversation, or I don't even know where my administrator's office is. And these are things that it's not going to happen overnight. You're not going to climb Mount Everest tomorrow, but these are things that you need to start laying the groundwork and learning to ask for the things you need to do your job. And these three things, I think, put together is what helps med SLPs get career fulfillment, is really boosting their knowledge base of anatomy, physiology, neuroanatomy, different assessment tools, different treatment techniques. I think you have a responsibility to get yourself up to the top of your license. And then secondly, having that supportive network and reaching out to other colleagues, reaching out to other SLPs in the field, if you work in the ICU, other ICU SLPs, or if you work in home health, other home health SLPs. And lastly, learning how to foster those healthy relationships with your superiors, with your administrators, with your DOR, DON, and how to get a respectful relationship so that when you say to them, I need this test in order to assess my patients correctly, they're more apt to buy it for you because you've fostered that relationship. You've showed them that you know your crap, and you've learned how to advocate for yourself and for your patients. And so those three things I think is really what's made the difference in career fulfillment. And it's something that we is really the whole premise behind the MedSLP Collective, and something that we talk about every single day in our Facebook group. And we also have a private app if you want to post anonymously. But in the Facebook group every day, people are posting wins. I was able to advocate to my administrator for fees, or I was able to advocate for a new C-arm for my patients. And this is wonderful. And these are SLPs that are just like you, that one day just felt like they were hopeless, that they were helpless, that there was nothing they could do to make their situation better, make it better for their patients. But, they stepped up, they got the knowledge they needed, they leaned on us and let us help them, let us support you. And I want nothing more but for you to be able to post these wins as well, so that you can help your patients and you can have a fulfilling career. Hi, my name is Teresa Richard. I'm a board certified specialist in swallowing and swallowing disorders. I am the creator of the Swallow Your Pride podcast. I am the owner of a mobile fees company, Mobile Dysphagia Diagnostics in New York, and I am the founder of the MedSLP Collective. Thanks for watching.